Hey, we are on traffic acquisition report, and in this series we create this nice 7-page dashboard in Looker Studio from scratch. If you missed previous videos, please come back there because I try to not repeat information and give something new, tips and tricks about Looker Studio. And let's go. Hey, my name is Gala. I'm a marketing analyst and Daily Report. This is my project. I'm a founder here, and here you can find some free and paid Looker Studio dashboard for marketing. Also, I have a nice blog about Google Sheets and Looker Studio for marketing with a lot of tips and tricks and really useful advices. And let's go to our dashboard. In previous videos, we created first and started to work on the second page. And I think something is missing here, right? Like we have channel by group users, but I don't know how many users is it here. So I would like to add a table here. And if when I do pie chart, I almost in 90% I add a table here. We almost do this add chart table, but we can use another option. We can select our chart and do Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V stuff. Align. Wait, I want to align. Why I can't? Again, it happened. Let's refresh the page. Let's refresh this page. So I can, again, I cannot select two elements. Come on. Okay. Yeah, Looker Studio, sometimes it's really glitchy. So I copy element, then I go to charts type and go to tables. Yeah, super nice style here, right? So what can I do? For example, I already created table on the first page. I can go to this table, click copy, go to our table and click paste style only. And we save already some time for ourselves to clean up some styles. Let's see what I did in my template. In my template, I did active users in number and the difference with the previous period. Let's do this. I already don't need a title because this table is related to this pie chart. Let's check what can we do here. So user type, we are good here. Active users, fine. Maybe we can add optional metrics and do the same with total users. And active users, active by 1, active day 7, active 28 as an optional metrics you can add. Then filter, I don't need to use any filter here, but I want to do what? Where is it? Yeah, comparison data range. I want to add comparison data range with the previous period and apply. What is wrong here? Why we don't see it? I think it's really glitchy. I'm so sorry. I thought it would be nice. This is so beautiful. Where is my comparison period? Data last month, comparison previous is previous year. Okay, let's go to I know what happened. I will show you because we copy style from the first table. That is why. So let's go to style. We need to clean up some stuff here. First of all, rules. Do we need rules? Green and red. No, let's remove all rules that we have because they are not applicable to this. They're applicable, but we don't need to really in this table. Then what else I would like to remove here? Row numbers. this. Where is the pagination? Yeah, I want to remove this because we have only 3 rows. And what I want to do here more to make it more beautiful, maybe I hide show comparison. Yeah, this is what I want to show. This what is important, and here this was the reason why we didn't see it, because we switch it off for previous table. And I want to find one more stuff here that I want to show you. Let me find why I do not see it. Show summary row. Yeah, I see it, but yeah. And then I want to resize column by feed the data. And I can make it smaller right now because we know that we have 3 rows and we will not have more. Maybe I can put it a bit higher. And next thing that I want to tell you, that here we have, in this column we have 2 elements, in this column we have 1 element, and they're almost the same size. So to make it nicer, I would align them the same size, because it's not make this style worse, but it makes the whole picture is more accurate because we align element to each other. Let's refresh. And let's use another type of table. Let's remove color for even row transparent. And we can make our metric as a heat map with dark green. Yeah, could be. And this is our table. So in this case, we have a pie chart with data, and below we have this percentage, and here we have data in exact numbers and difference with the previous period. So because I think when we have a chart, it is nice, but okay, I see the chart, I want to see more details and how it works with the time, and that is why I like to add a table below the pie charts. Actually, I like to add table below this kind of charts as well, so that's what we do in the end of this page. So how do I work? Main metric on the top, then some details information, and then table. Here I used this is this time series chart, right? Area chart. Okay, this is an area chart. But it's really similar with time series chart. Okay, let's add area chart. It's here. So we have line, we have time series, and we have area. Let's add area and see what can we do here. Yeah, horizontal. Now we need to, now we have 2 equal elements, so we will use 2 columns layout. How to make it 2 columns? We know if element in the middle of this, it will be 2 columns, and I can make it a bit smaller, but normally I do like 2 rectangles and I can align it. What do I have here? I have title, so let's add a title here. Show title, align by center. What do I have? I have first traffic source by time. Yeah, this is a user. First user default channel group. Yeah. Let's go to step. Date, first users default channel group, and active users, exactly what we wanted to do. And to show what we can see here. We can see how traffic worked over time, and why it is here area chart, not line chart or bar chart, because here we have total users, and if you check the top line, this will be total users, and Yeah, you see, we have a total, and our total active users, they came from different traffic sources, and so we can say that, and we can see on this kind of chart which kind of traffic brought more users, and we can see here is direct. And what is interesting here that, for example, it's really, the lines are super similar. Maybe we had here we had a little bit more direct traffic, but look, dark green, paid search. On this day we had a bit more. We can zoom it. Let's make it possible to zoom in and cross filtering. So let's check closer here. I cannot zoom in. Okay, yeah, because it's not line chart and not time series chart. We cannot zoom in area chart, and this is interesting difference. So I wanted to show you that here on this, here we had less paid traffic, here we have more paid traffic, and so you can see how total number of users are created. Which kind of options do we have? We have standard dimension, breakdown dimension, we talked already about. We can add optional metrics because we have like total users and new users. We have, and yeah, this is all about settings here because we can use a cross filtering or zoom here. I think I would like to have a zoom here more than filtering. And what's something about styles? Let's refresh it. View, now we can zoom, right? Now we can zoom. Yeah, now we can zoom and we can see the difference. So here we had more paid traffic and you can observe it here. Okay, fine. Let's check which settings do we have here. We have some styles. Title, we like always show stack. That is what I said about we have total users and we can see in proportion which channel drives this traffic. And we remove show stack. We will not see the total here. So I want to show stack. Then we can show 100% and see this chart in this way. In here we can see how shares of each traffic change day over day. I don't want to see it here. Then we can see cumulative. It could be nice if you check like purchases and you're interested in cumulative purchases every month. But in this case, we don't need it. We can show points, remove points, show data label. That you see, when you have a lot of data, we can't add data label because you can not read it. Then we can have different number of series. Same stuff with bars. Don't take too many, maybe 7, and group the rest as others, for example. But the exact number will depend on your project, because for example you will have like 3 main channels and others you can just group because they're small compared to others. So check your business, how like different channels are related to each other, and you can see which number of series you should choose, but not too many, please. We should care about our report users and not too many charts, please. It's difficult to read. Then we have reference line and reference band that we talked in a time series chart. So we can have reference line here if you have some target. Then color, same as with other charts. Missing data, I don't have missing data, so you will not see the difference. Zoom, yeah, we did zoom. Scroll to zoom, no, I like click and drag. Then, yeah, but this may be nice on axis only. Yeah, in this case it makes sense to apply this style on x-axis only. Right, reset zoom. Then we can play around with axis, but actually it's super similar with time series chart, and I don't know if I should tell you something more. I think the main recommendation here, so if you have more or less you can use them, both of them, in the same cases. But for example, in some cases when you don't want to summarize, I can use line chart. When you know that you have the total and you want to find a, like, share of something, of like breakdown, you can use area chart. What do I have here? Over time, and this is, yeah, and this I can copy this chart, do horizontal alignment right, and this really yeah. So come back here, we do, now I can't, right? Okay, horizontal right, this we can do, can I do please left, and we need to align them on the same level. I don't know why it is so. Yeah, top. I don't know why it doesn't work. And here we can do 100%, and here exactly we can see a share. Why I don't like to show only this chart, because okay, here we see more direct traffic day 17, but on this chart you don't see this spike on day 25 on this chart, and here you can see it. So it's nice to have both of these views, and please use it. I think it's super nice chart. And when we observed all this information, I can group this element, Ctrl G. I can put it down. I don't need it right now. So we have charts, but I think something is missing here, and missing is a table with details. So if you're curious something specific in this chart, you can go to the table. And here I have, I have here a pivot table. Nice. Let's replicate it. I have a pivot table with, I did super fun stuff here. Add a chart. No, I will not add a chart. This video will be too long, to be honest. So in this video, we created this table for new returning users. And we created area chart and observed options that we have. And logically, we have some data, and we want to give some understanding, detailed understanding of the data to our business stakeholders. So we will create a table below with data, and this we will do in next video. So I really hope you like this video, and if so, please like this video, comment this video, share, subscribe to my channel, and so on. Because if you like this video, maybe someone else will like this video as well, and let's know YouTube about that. And if I have a feedback, I have a motivation to create new videos like that. So don't be shy, it's super important for me, because I'm thinking that maybe I should stop to do my videos, but let me know. And next video we talk about pivot tables. Bye bye.